This, in automotive terms, is the defining sound of the 60s. Welcome back to Collecting Cars. Today I'm driving this 1962 Jaguar E-Type to consider if the original is always the best. Like the first album from your favourite band or the first series of your favourite show, the first is rarely bettered. But is it the case when it comes to cars? Surely they're improved over time, and what comes next is a step forward. The Jaguar E-Type has one of the most recognisable silhouettes. Enzo Ferrari called it the most beautiful car ever made. So why change it? Why would there be a need to evolve such a beautiful car? Jaguar produced the E-Type between 1961 and 1974, and in that time there were 3 series of this car, and you could have it in numerous forms: fixed head coupe, roadster and 2+2. And as the years went by, more changes and alterations were made to the car. Like the E-Type, many of our favourite cars have continued evolving through the ages. Cars like the Porsche 911, the Golf GTI and the BMW M3. They didn't stop with the first, and they're still going strong today. But perhaps Jaguar got it right the first time with this car, which is considered by fans and aficionados to be the one to have. So what's so special about it? Well, that sound for one. This is also the flat floor Series 1 Roadster, which is a very early and special iteration of this E-Type and considered by many as the purest form of this model. This car's had just 2 owners from new, and the first owner had the car for 50 years. Since then it's had a complete restoration, and so this car is just as sweet as they come. It's a thing of beauty on the outside, but also sitting here is no disappointment. You can imagine reading the description for this car with such a beautifully well appointed interior. Well, it does just have exactly that. In fact, we've got this brigade of switches and dials right in front of me. There's gorgeous aluminium backing to it. The speedo and the rev counter set off beautifully black and white. It's also understood to be one of only 400 right-hand drive flat 4 examples ever produced. So it's a special car. Under the sweeping bonnet is a numbers matching 3.8 litre naturally aspirated straight 6, fed by triple SU carburetors driven through the rear wheels by a 5-speed manual transmission. A 4-speed Moss gearbox will also be supplied with this car when it's auctioned with Collecting Cars. Over the course of its life, the E-Type had more than its fair share of cosmetic surgery, as well as technical upgrades. The driving standards agencies, particularly in the US, were responsible for imposing numerous safety features, some of which resulting in less than desirable features to the design of the car. That being said, the later Series 3 offered more refinement, a 5-speed gearbox and a thumping V12 for those cross-continental cruises. But does that mean it's any better than the original? Well, I'm sat here driving arguably the prettiest of the bunch, listening to that soundtrack. So you'll forgive me if I'm slightly biased on this one, but from where I'm sat, this is undoubtedly the best. To see more of this E-Type and other great collectibles, head over to collectingcars.com, and please remember to subscribe for more content from the Collecting Cars team.